This video is a conversation between me, my mum and my dad discussing the migration of technology.
Hi Anya, how are you?
I'm good, how are you guys?
We're good. Up until the age of 16, I didn't actually have a house phone. I've got a really funny story that when my mum went into labour with my youngest sister, my dad actually had to run along the street to a payphone to phone my uncle to get my mum into hospital, to run her into hospital. So yeah, phones weren't such a big thing when I was young.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've migrated to mobiles now, which is like a world away.
I couldn't imagine having to wait like days for a message off with somebody. Everything's so like instant nowadays with like emails and text messages.
Days, you're lucky if it was a day. I mean, you had to write and then go and post a letter, and it would take a good couple of days at least to get to something.
Yeah, but it was a lot more personal, especially if you got a handwritten letter. I just kind of think that it's lovely that somebody would take the time to do that, and I like the fact that it's not instant. Movies were played using a VCR, and I remember that when I wanted to see a movie, I used to go to a place called Blockbuster.
All right, okay.
You went to rent films on your tape played in your video machine.
Oh, I'm too indecisive for that. I couldn't go in somewhere knowing like I'm gonna watch that. Like Netflix and everything, it's so easy to, if you're not enjoying something, just like scroll along to the next.
Major change we've had, and you probably don't realise it, but back in the day we had to use cash for everything. To get the cash, you actually had to go inside of a bank and ask for it to get the cash across there.
It's just so easy now with contactless and Apple Pay, but it's probably a reason why a lot of people get into trouble because you're not actually aware of how much money they.
It's not real money, yeah. It's just my phone.
You physically hand over cash, you can see it.
Yeah.
I remember when you had to go to a shop to buy music, you could only really buy an album from one artist only.
So nothing like Spotify nowadays.
No.
Oh my god.
Imagine not having Spotify.
No, not at all. Like, it'd be so difficult. You both work and have worked in IT for years, so how do you feel like it's changed in your work life as well?
It's changed quite a lot. I mean, we can rattle through some infrastructure that was there at the time. Fax machines, do you remember them?
Yeah.
That was an old way of sending documents to somebody, but what a pain it was. You used to stand there for ages waiting for like the document to go through because it was done via a telephone line.
Right, okay.
It's faster than post, obviously.
Yeah.
But we've got emails now,
so easy texting emails.
Yeah,
it's
so
just a
much
bit
better.
too easy.
It's been a massive change in terms of the computers we use on it. When I was at university studying IT, the most powerful computers were probably the size of a small room. They were massive, but they weren't actually that powerful. When we started working, we started rolling out PCs there. These were still quite large as well. Laptops used today are about 100 times more powerful.
Yeah.
And even the smartphones and watches that we've
And
got
they're so
these days are
tiny
more
as
powerful
well.
than what we had. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a complete difference on it.
I remember the mail guy coming around the office every hour to deliver and collect mail. It was so slow back then.
Wait, so you had a mailman in the building?
Yeah, went around with a trolley.
Pick up from one department, deliver it to another, or take stuff external and bring it.
Sometimes longer than an hour because he used to chat a lot.
Yeah. Oh, so those jobs will just be completely gone now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Summarise our little lovely chat. What do you think are the biggest points and changes that we've had?
I think from where we were to where we've migrated technology-wise, a negative is we interact less and less. Conversely, you've migrated to Bristol and we can see you every day due to the technology and where we are today. So it's great from that point of view. It's also given us back time because everything is so instant. In a working sense, everything is like online. It's less paper-based, so that is definitely a good thing.
You know me, I like my technology,
Yeah.
so you know it's the big changes there, and I think the smartphone is the one. Obviously, you had the internet, broadband, all that stuff,
Yeah.
you know, which is enabled it. It's the smartphone, you know, that's what we do to speak to people. Well, not so much speak to people, but we pay for things, book holidays, communicate through the apps,
Yeah.
listen to music, watch movies, play games, you know, all that stuff has been sort of crazy.
Really done,
We move
yeah.
on to a small device you now carry about with you. Just looking at work. Work used to be somewhere you went on a daily basis, as I said. Work is now something you do. We've got technology to thank for that.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys.
No problem.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.